Once upon a time, there was a man who lived on an island. Now, this particular island, as some islands are, was completely surrounded by water. There was water in every direction, as far as the eye could see, as far as a bird can fly, with an extra 10 feet added for good measure. Now, you might be asking, why is this man living on this island? What kind of food did he eat? Where did he get his fresh water? What kind of shelter did he use to keep the rain off his head? These details don't matter. What's done is done, and what is. And some things, contrary to popular opinion, aren't worth discussing. So, you might think 14 years is a long time for a man to spend stranded on an island. And make no mistake, he was stranded. He had no boat, he had no plane, he didn't even have a car. Not that a car would have helped him much. The nearest gas station was very, very far away. But 14 years is a long time. However, he had been there 15 years. 15 years, 8 months, 6 days, 22 hours. He didn't know that, though. He wasn't keeping track, and when you're stranded on an island and you're not keeping track, 15 years might as well be 6 months. 6 months might as well be 30 years. You really don't know. And being as how he didn't have a mirror, he couldn't see the wrinkles that had accumulated on his face. And he couldn't see how his eyes had grown old and tired. And there was no one on the island to tell him that the hair on the back of his head was getting thin. And that's probably for the best. It's annoying when people do that. So you might be thinking that this must be a very miserable, sad sack of a man. You'd be wrong. He was actually quite happy. He had all the sunshine he could want. He had all the shade he could want. He had 1,000 stars in the night sky and 1,000 birds in the treetops singing every morning when he awoke. He was quite happy. Now, he would get lonely sometimes, but not the kind of loneliness that you and I might expect. He would get the kind of loneliness when you look out over the grand expanse of the ocean or the grand expanse of the night sky, and you feel like a tiny, insignificant speck. He would feel loneliness like that, but it would pass. He was generally quite happy.